When buying a house, cash on hand does not work for the down payment, and money used for the transaction has to be seasoned in a bank account, right? Wrong. It could be paperwork intensive, but it is entirely possible for your down payment to come from cash that you have locked away in the safe underneath your bed. Normally, underwriters want to see cash used for down payment and closing costs to be available in a liquid bank account. If there are any large non-payroll deposits on the bank statement, they are going to ask for that money to be sourced, basically asking where it came from and needing supporting documentation. So if you walk into your bank and deposit tens of thousands of dollars in cash, that is going to cause scrutiny, but that does not mean that we cannot use it. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and FHA all have specific guidance for this. FHA requires us to explain how the funds were accumulated and how long it took. The underwriter will then make a determination as to the reasonableness of this based on things like income, spending habits, budget, and history of using financial institutions. Fannie Mae's guidelines are very similar to this. Freddie Mac is even more vague. Their guidelines state that it must be reasonably concluded and supported that the borrower is a cash-based individual. The cash has not been borrowed, and it was possible to be saved by the borrower. So, what does this mean exactly, and how is an underwriter supposed to make this determination? Well, it's really a judgment call. For that reason, it would not be surprising if some underwriters do not want to deal with this scenario. But the reality is that these guidelines do exist, but many loan officers are simply unaware. At the end of the day, it just takes one yes. With that said, if you are thinking about buying a house, do yourself a favor and deposit your cash into your bank account. This will speed up the pre-approval process tremendously and reduce stress for everybody involved. These guidelines may serve to rescue homebuyers who cannot wait to have their money seasoned with the bank for 60 days, but it should not be depended upon on the regular. Dollar bills, y'all. Wasn't that a line from an Akon song from back in the day? Dollar bills, y'all.